Hello my friends, welcome to my channel Life with Lisette, and in today's video we're going to talk about gray hair. I'm at the point in my life where gray hair don't care, and I say that because I have never colored my hair. I have always had very dark black hair. I started to get grays very young. I was in my late 20s, maybe mid to late 20s, when I started to see gray in my hair. And I never felt the gumption to color it in any way. Even my husband sometimes asks me, babe, why don't you color your hair a little bit lighter? You have grays. And I'm going to be honest with you, I always told him no, but in reality, it's not something that I'm ashamed of. It's not anything that I want to hide. It's not anything that I'm embarrassed about. I know that it's a passage of life. I know that it's going to happen eventually, so I'm just going to let it happen in its own natural way, in its own natural course, because I can't stop it. And my hair is very thick, it's very dark, it has a lot of pigment to it, and coloring it would cost me a mortgage payment, and I'm not about that life. I have better things to spend my money on than trying to hide the grays that will only be hidden temporarily. And I feel ever since I got my pixie cut, my grays are even more noticeable because my hair is short. I have this little patch here that I've had, my goodness, this little patch came in, I don't know, I was very early 30s, maybe even my late 20s was when I started to get this little patch. And I'm okay with it. I am perfectly okay with it. There are so many women that don't like to go gray. And that's, I think that's a personal decision. I think that that's something that you have to come to on your own. As for me, I have no shame in it, and I don't get embarrassed by it. The question that I do get ever since I got my pixie cut is, did you get highlights in your hair? Did you get silver highlights? Because they are sprinkled throughout my hair. And I have to think about it for a second. No, I did not get highlights in my hair. And I know that they're going to be even more prominent now with my pixie cut. But I'm comfortable. I am comfortable in my skin. I am comfortable with my gray. I think it adds a little bit of extra sexiness. I think it adds a little bit of extra personality to my hair, and I'm embracing it. I am loving it. And yeah, so how about you? Are you team gray or are you team color? I am team gray. I know that it's going to happen. Okay, so here you can see it a little more. Here you can see my gray just a little more. But yeah, so just wanted to come on here and share that with you, because in a world where women are under so much pressure to be perfect and to be beautiful, you can still be beautiful in your own skin. You can still be beautiful rocking a head full of grays. My grandmothers, both of them, had hair that was just almost as white as snow. My grandmother died at 102, my paternal grandmother, and she had her hair done every 2 weeks. She would get her hair done, and it was beautiful. I think I don't mind being that person. This is one of my, you see this cross hanging here, it's on my rear view mirror. My other grandmother, my maternal grandmother, gave that to me when I bought my first car. She's given it to all of us, my husband, my daughters, my nieces, my brothers. We all have the same cross, and she has since passed. And I value and I cherish this thing with all my heart, but that's what you see dangling here. So yeah, I just wanted to come on here and share with you that if you are going gray, how do you feel about it? Is it something that you're willing to embrace? Is it not? And I think it's a personal choice. It's definitely a personal choice. This isn't something that anyone should convince you to do. I remember my other hairdresser would always ask me as soon as I walked in, Lisette, are you going to get some color? You need to get some color. Like, she would be so hard about wanting me to get color, and she said, you're looking old. What? She goes, gray hair makes you look older. I call BS on all of that. I don't think it makes you look older. I think it gives you character. I think it makes you look sexy. And even now with my pixie cut, my last stylist that cut it, she said your braids they really complement your hair at this, in this length. And I agree. So just wanted to come on here and sprinkle some sunshine, sprinkle some good news on those of us that are going gray, because it is inevitable. Just embrace it. And if you choose not to, that's okay too. No judgment. All right, friends, let's just be nicer to each other, shall we? Thank you. That's all for now. Adios.